What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the new album from the band Midnight, entitled No Mercy For Mayhem. This is released on Hells Headbangers Records. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of Cleveland, Ohio, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very dirty, filthy, blackened style of speed metal mixed with elements of punk rock, heavy metal, and black metal. Yeah. For the better part of the last decade or so, Midnight have been making a very well-known name for themselves within the metal underground, releasing a steady stream of EPs, splits, demos, compilation appearances. They have been very well known, and pretty much they have the look, they have the feel, they have the sound, very reminiscent of the early era of metal. I mean, think, if you will, to stuff like maybe Hellhammer or Bathory or Venom or even Motorhead to an extent. This is a band that incorporated every element of said bands and made it into something completely awesome. And all of that culminated in their 2011 debut entitled Satanic Royalty. I thought Satanic Royalty was just one of the most fun, memorable, dirty, evil, filthy records I've listened to in a very long time. I mean, so much catchiness going on that album. I mean, songs like You Can't Stop Steel, Lust, Filth, and Sleaze, Shock Till Blood. I mean, just an amazing set of songs, and really a great representation of what the current heavy metal sound should feel like and be like. And of course, in 2012, pretty much a majority of their body of work was represented in the Complete and Total Hell compilation, which is also a great piece of music to own. Now, it's been a couple of years since that album, and I've been wondering what Midnight were going to be planning next. And lo and behold, we have the sophomoric effort from this band entitled No Mercy For Mayhem. It's 11 tracks, and it clocks in at around 36 minutes in length. And pretty much, this pretty much picks up where Satanic Royalty left off. Pretty much, it starts off very smoothly, and then gets right straight on into catchy tunes. That's one of the things that I love about Midnight the most, is the fact that it makes you want to just sing along and shout along with the singer and just get right into it with the style of music that's being presented with No Mercy For Mayhem. And I definitely would consider No Mercy For Mayhem one of the best albums of 2014, and probably one of the most entertaining and most metal-fueled and involved sort of records I've listened to all year. I mean, the guitar, pretty much, if you remember the guitar playing on the last record, you're going to hear a lot of great guitar moments here on this record. You hear that on tracks like Evil Like a Knife and Prowling Leather. I mean, just the riff work on those songs are just so awesome. It brings back that true heavy metal vibe and essence when you listen to the way the riffs are being handled on those tracks. The riffs are just so catchy, very devastating. And even later on to tracks like The Final Rip of Night and Woman of Flame. Just some really great riffs. Very memorable, very catchy riffs. Awesome solo work to be heard on here. Definitely brings out the speed metal elements of this band. I think it's so awesome. Bass work is great too. Very clear, very audible. Definitely suitable for the heavy metal vibes that continue on with this sort of record. Drums are great too. I love the pace and the speed of the drums. Definitely can keep a very good beat all the way throughout. I love the stylings on the title track. I love the way the drums sound on The Final Rip of Night. I think it's a very complex and smooth, albeit a little bit simplistic. Yet this drummer delivers a very good drum performance and definitely handles himself very nicely. I've even heard stories of him being a little bit on the drunk side at times when it comes to playing live, but here on the record, I think it's really fun. And moving on to the vocals, Athenar, he is a great frontman. He definitely has that braggadocious, sleazy sort of vibe to his vocal style and qualities, and he definitely makes you listen to everything that he has to say. He is a very convincing frontman, and he definitely shows you why he is such a powerful force to be reckoned with when it comes to this band and No Mercy for Mayhem. It's just a very, very entertaining vocal performance, very articulate, very well worded. Just his delivery, his drawl, I think it's really awesome. Great vocal stylings, great lyrical content. I definitely think this is pretty much Midnight doing exactly what they know how to do. So overall, I think this is a very, very worthy successor to Satanic Royalty. I don't know if I like it better than Satanic Royalty, but I think Midnight are one of the few bands that definitely bring this old school speed and heavy metal vibe with a little bit of evil and devilish sort of ways to be brought forth into something really awesome, and Midnight know exactly how to bring that sort of musical style justice. I think this is an incredibly entertaining metal record, and definitely a contender for top 10 of this year for me. So, if I had to pick any favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say Evil Like a Knife, Prowling Leather, The Final Rape of Night, Woman of Flame, and Whiplash Disaster. That's such an entertaining track. So I'm going to leave you some links in the description box as to how you can get a hold of this and listen to it. I will leave you a link in the Bandcamp page to the Hells Headbangers Bandcamp, where you can stream selected tracks. I believe the full album will be streaming very shortly. You can listen to it there and be your own judge as to whether you want to buy it physically or not. You can buy it digitally, and it will be available on multiple physical formats. It will be available on 12-inch vinyl, picture disc vinyl, cassette tape, and this 2 CD set. It comes with the actual full-length album and a bonus disc of live recorded tracks from 2011, if I'm not mistaken. So it's really, really cool, a really cool package design that they put out. I love the artwork that they have on here, and they will be playing live this year. They've been doing a lot of specific dates, and I believe on August the 30th at Dirty Dog Bar in Austin, Texas, they will be doing a co-headlining show with Absu, alongside bands such as Had, Morgan Grau, and Morbosidad, and Widower, if I'm not mistaken. So if anybody is in that area, be on the lookout for that show. It's going to be a barn burner. So I'm going to show you the album again. This is No Mercy for Mayhem. No Mercy for Mayhem by Midnight. This is released on Hells Headbangers Records. Definitely support this, and I'm going to give this a very strong 9 out of 10. Very, very awesome heavy metal from probably one of the best heavy metal bands around. So support Midnight. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks all for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. And until the next time, Army Ho out.